Now, how do we know the next balloon isn't loaded up with bioweapons? Just a little seepage over Nebraska. There goes the heartland.
What is your greatest concern as we track something that is the size of 3 buses now that China says was taken by wind that we can't substantiate?
My concern is that the federal government obviously doesn't know what's in that balloon. Is that bioweapons in that balloon? Did that balloon take off from Wuhan?
There were so many right-wing nut jobs absolutely melting down this week over the side of a balloon. But we narrowed it down to one. It is time for everybody's favorite new game show, Hack of the Week.
So the commie spy balloon penetrated our airspace, and the Chinese have their fingers wrapped around a little joystick and are flying it towards major cities, but we're not shooting it down.
You said that this is violating our airspace, so why not take it down?
Yeah, so, clearly as we assess options and considering the size of the payload on this, looking at the potential for debris and the impact on civilians on the ground or property damage. And so out of an abundance of caution, cognizant of the potential impact to civilians on the ground from a debris field, right now we're going to continue to monitor and review options.
And so Biden was against the bin Laden raid, and now he's against the balloon pop. He missed his shot over Montana. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It hits a guy's barn?
Quite a few people live in Montana. For someone who lives in New York and has no idea about the rest of the world, that's hilarious.
Cut him a check, like you did with COVID. Now it's heading into Illinois. You think it's going to last over Chicago past midnight? A couple strays and that thing's in Lake Michigan.
A bullet can't travel 60,000 feet into the air, you blithering idiot. You got yourself 10 points.
China's flying it towards the East Coast. That's where all the lawyers are. A single piece of debris falls in a lawyer's yard and Uncle Sam owes 10 mil easy. Should have killed it over the corn stalks. The spy balloon flew over our missile silos and now our air base in Missouri with our B-52 fleet. Now, a source tells Primetime, Whiteman Air Base in Missouri has some of our most top-secret military assets. The balloon just sucking up all our secrets, watching your wife change.
Funny Jesse Waters should bring that up, because according to his ex-wife, he stalked her both before and after they were married.
But Biden won't deflate an unmanned balloon?
What a disgusting hack. You got yourself another 10 points. You're up to 20.
Spy balloons can carry suicide drones and deploy them to take out targets on the ground like a floating hive with killer bees. So how do we know what the Chinese have in their balloon?
Killer bees? That's some hackabilly bullshit right there.
Why are we letting them get away with this?
You got yourself another 10 points. You're up to 30.
Joe freezes at the first sight of a balloon. The next balloon might be filled with another virus. Pop! Droplets all over. We're all on ventilators again. Now, how do we know the next balloon isn't loaded up with bioweapons? Just a little seepage over Nebraska. There goes the heartland.
Releasing viruses and bioweapons. Now that is some hack crapola right there. I tell you what, that's another 20 points. You got yourself 50 big ones. You're on your way.
Pop it near a military base and have our boys go for a Chinese scavenger hunt. Bring it back, study it, send a message to Xi Jinping.
That's pretty hacky.
Just forget about the Chinese spy blimp cruising over the nuke base. Well, tonight, Primetime wants you to keep your eyes in the sky. If you see the blimp, text us. No jokes. I don't want everybody sending us pictures of their mother-in-law.
I call on all my viewers to text this number immediately and do, in fact, send him pictures of your mother-in-law or of your butt, whatever it is you think is funny. Send it to right here.
If citizens hadn't spotted this thing yesterday, the government would have covered it up. Because apparently China said spy balloons to hover over us all the time. These floaters have been zigzagging across the 50 states. Is that why we keep seeing UFOs everywhere? Can you tell us a little bit more about these helium eyes in the sky? No, you're not allowed to know. It's classified. You need a top secret clearance or access to Joe's garage to know where the Chinese balloons go.
Or needs access to Joe's garage. That's hilarious coming from someone whose president got $16 million from his secret Chinese bank account while he was president, all the while had secret documents hidden at Mar-a-Lago while Chinese spies were coming in and out like a revolving door. That's another 20 points. You're up to 70.
Hunter gets to know all about the balloons, but you don't. This thing came in from Canada. And there might be a second one on the way. Our borders are open to the south. Our skies are open to the north. China pumps in poison, slithers in a little virus, makes love to Swalwell. Now they're watching us from the sky? All of a sudden, Big Brother's Chinese?
Makes love to Swalwell. That's just disgusting hackery right there. That's 10 points. You're up to 80. You disgust me and your mother. How embarrassed she must be.
Well, Anthony Blinken, the guy who's supposed to be the Secretary of State, was scheduled to go to Beijing today, but canceled because of the balloon. This is a win-win for China. The balloon's still flying and Blinken's not coming for dinner. It's the best case scenario for them. But don't worry, Blimp's been sucking up secrets for 2 straight days, and what are you gonna do to get it out of our airspace? Well, how about you crank some of those windmills, cockeye, and, blow it back to Canada? Or how about you ram it with the Goodyear blimp? Scramble some more F-22 Raptors, throw some lead in that sucker. Trump wanted to nuke a hurricane. You guys won't even throw a dart at a balloon?
Windmills blowing it back, the Goodyear blimp crashing into it, and Donald Trump blowing up a hurricane with an atom bomb. That's worth a big 20 points. You're up to 100. I tell you what, that's some unbelievable hackability. You are one impressive and disgusting individual. You're really on your way. That's why we knew Jesse Waters would be our guy.
You're just going to wait until the weather blows it away? I thought Joe Biden was tough on China. Isn't that what he's always telling us? Their virus killed 1 million of us. They have spies in our schools. They're buying up all our farmland. It's almost like China has Biden by the balloons. If Biden pops the Chinese balloon, it'll do more to unite the country than any of his stupid policies. Everybody wants that thing lit up. Give us a moment of unity, Joe. We're begging you. Look alive.
Yes, unity, because that's what Fox News wants, for all of us to be unified.
Are you worried? I mean, what are we talking about here? It's a balloon, Biden. Pop it. Watch it burn like the Hindenburg. Or we just tell Joe maybe the balloon's unvaxxed. Fauci will be up there with a needle tomorrow.
Boom, there it is, another outstanding orchestration of MAGA brilliance by Jesse Waters. That's why you are the Hack of the Week. My friend, you just got the MAGA bonus of 50 big extra points. That is some hackability bullshit right there. You are one disgusting individual. You make me absolutely sick. Join us next time for Hack of the Week.